my neighbor, a really nice guy, who I've been talking to, and he said his birthday was yesterday, so he got like a big $30 bottle of Lewis and Clark whiskey. He's like really proud of this. He shows me his picture. He's like 10 years younger than me. He came over to like borrow some toilet paper, and we got to talking. He's like, show me this big ass bottle of alcohol that you got. He's very proud of that. If it was me, I'd probably have that drunk within like 5 days. I don't know, maybe he'll probably save it, I don't know, but he was very proud of that. So I think like next month I'm gonna get a bottle of Jägermeister, a bottle of Kahlua, and a bottle of white rum, and mix it all together. I think I'm gonna look for a shot glass and get some ice. The reason why those three things is because I found a recipe online for an afterburner, and the afterburner is one of those ambiguous drinks where there's like a ton of different recipes for one thing. But the one I liked was 1 part Jaeger, 1 part Kahlua, 1 part white rum. So that'll last me for a while. I'll probably do the thing where I get an eighth of weed at the dispensary and just kind of like drink and smoke as I do. It's like 20 degrees in Spokane, but yeah, I go and I get some fresh air and I smoke my weed. You're not really supposed to smoke in the building, so I don't smoke in the building. There's a lot of people in this apartment complex, and they tend to like smoke weed in the building. It's like you could potentially get in trouble for that. They're constantly warning us, like putting notes on our door like you shouldn't smoke. I'm not a narc, so I'm not gonna like betray anybody. That's stupid. That's like, I smoke pot. I kind of feel like that it's safe enough to smoke pot in the building, and if you can light incense, which they should allow you to smoke pot in the building. It's 20 degrees outside. If you're smoking outside, there's a chance of a homeless person walking by and you don't want to be rude, so you offer them a toke. I think if they allow candles and incense in the building, they should allow pot. It's a less offensive smell to me than cigarettes. But, I'm not the corporate, so I don't have a say. This place is kind of weird sometimes, like the management, like a guy here, he had the suggestion of, well, there's all these like homeless folks getting into the building because people will tell their number on the keypad to get in. We all got our own number. There's like 50 people here. A lot of people here have a hottie out there. There's a lot of gorgeous girls who will date poor guys. And they like older guys in this town for some reason. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The kid downstairs, 20s something, he had a pretty good suggestion. He's a little bit blunt. But he had a good suggestion. He said that why not just give us all keys? But no, what the management is doing is they're going to get like a doorman. So our rent will go up because of that. There's a limit on how much the rent can cost. I pay $4.40 a month for my tiny little toothbrush container sized apartment. I'm happy with the size of the apartment, but the $4.40 is bullshit. And there's a limit that you could go up to $4.60. But I think that they increased the rent to $4.50 this month because it's January. I don't understand. Just give everybody a key, then they won't have to worry about it. It's harder to copy a key than it is to give out your number. So the guy had the suggestion, but of course, Rich people that have more money than you don't give a fuck because they just want money. And it's rude of them to presume that we should just pay more money so that they could have a doorman or whatever. That's rude. That's why we're democratic socialists. It's landlords. Landlords suck. They just, well, we'll charge them more money. The poor people, we'll charge them more money. You could charge them less if you gave them a key instead of having a keypad. They're not stupid. They're just mean. They're bullies. You know, anybody with more money than you in the United States is pretty much a bully, because they don't care. They don't listen to reason. What they listen to is the fact, oh, well, it's $10 more. Who cares? It's nothing much. Well, that $10 is a lot to some people, especially if you don't have a lot of money. But they don't care. As long as they got theirs, they don't care. They're basically Republicans. Corporate Democrats, to me, are Republicans. Pete Buttigieg is a fucking Republican. I don't care what he says. To me, there are only 4 Democrats right now. 2020 running for president. The rest are Republicans. And Trump and the retards are Nazis. But my apartment's clean. I'm going to have 3 bottles of booze in February. I live in Spokane, Washington. Why else would I be putting this out there? Why? Are you my guy? Are you going to hook me up with a chick? No? Well, then you're not drinking with me. Are you going to be here while the chick is here? But are you going to talk to her? Can you be here and not talk to her at all? Like 0? Well, then you're a buddy. Can she be here alone with me? She can't. Because you said so? You're not a buddy. I just gave you a bunch of suggestions of what you could do. If it's not that, you're gonna see me drinking alone for a week. I might share some with my neighbor because he drinks. He asked me if I'm agoraphobic. And I am in certain conditions. I don't really like being around situations where it's like the loud, extroverted, misogynistic dude. You've been to the parties where the dudes are like pouring the drinks down the woman's throat. You've probably been to a few of those. It happens. But I'm there like, oh, okay. So we're just going to be a bunch of sexist pigs. When I was like 30, I didn't say anything about this when I saw this. But now I'm 40, it's like, you know, fuck you kids. You're 20, you're pouring a drink down somebody's throat. You expect me to think that you are the better dude? No. You don't own women like property. I'm going to stand up and be a flame of feminism just because it'll stop you from getting laid and it might help me find a wife someday. There are people that are like, well, these girls are 18 and you're 40. You're not at that level. Well, politically, we're on the same side. The dudes that they hang out are asshole misogynists compared to a lot of us. And a lot of leftists just get more left-wing over time, especially since the Reagan era, because this bullshit of treating the poor like animals is wrong. There's a lot of poor people in Spokane. Why do they have girlfriends and I don't? Because I've lived here for 4 years. I also don't like going out into public and saying offensive things to get attention. I'll do it on YouTube because I'm just any other dude. But like, when I'm out there, I'm quiet. And it's again the situation of, oh, there's 5 chicks. I gotta leave 4 behind or take all 5 when I don't have a big enough apartment to accommodate. But clearly dudes are getting laid. Like there's all these 20-year-old chicks kicking with like 40-year-old guys in my apartment complex. You bourgeoisie retards need to shut up. Because you're boring. Your little annoying orange humor or Squidbillies-esque humor is 3rd grade level compared to where I'm at. Why don't you go hang out with Epstein on the child fuck island and the CEOs and leave the poor alone? Fucking Republican, corporate Democrat, Republican. It's all the same. You're a Republican. So yeah, that's me. I'm going to have 3 bottles of something. I live in Spokane. Me, alcohol. You got hookup. No, you're not going to talk to the chick in my apartment. But I do have alcohol. You can sit there, shut up, and drink. I want to have a conversation with her. You okay with that? If not, we're not friends. I would like to be able to have a conversation with women without some dude cock blocking or some loudmouth interjecting. Just like any other situation. Imagine that you're at the bar, you're talking to some chick, and some dude starts coming up running his mouth about something you did years ago that was just something that offended a bunch of people. How many of you would punch that guy in the face? How many of you would just be embarrassed because that guy was there? I'm sure it's one of the two. Oh yeah, this guy like wrecked a car, blah blah blah. He got drunk one day 3 years ago. You don't really want to talk to him. Come with me, baby. I got a hot tub, motherfucker, and I feel the burn bumper sticker on the side. Boop boop. I don't like guys that talk about my shit. I don't like anybody that talks about my business to anybody about shit I did. That makes you seem like a dick. Shut your mouth. That's why I wear headphones all the time, because I don't want to listen to you fuckers run your mouth. You're going to do it anyway. I can't stop you, but if you're going to run your mouth, I don't view you as a person. I view you as a walking penis. Anyway, I'm on Instagram, LUCASWERNER79. I will check your ID. If you're 20 and 21 tomorrow and I got alcohol today, the answer is going to be no. Does that make me seem boring? Well, fuckity fuck. I'll say fuck all day so you don't think I'm boring. Instagram at LUCASWERNER79. I am not going to allow you into my apartment if you are going to be a dude without a chick for me. Or something to where we could talk about where the honey's at. Where are the honeys at? When you don't like bars and you don't like clubs because they're too loud, where are the honeys at? Like specifically. I don't know. I shall convene for now.